Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
Today we are making one-pot spaghetti. This is a recipe that my husband's grandfather used to make. I am making it a little bit different though, as I am adding fresh veg to the red gravy. I'm going to make my own red gravy, and I think that's a little bit different of a variation from how he made it. But this is a recipe inspired or learned from my husband's grandfather on his mom's side. His mom's family was from South Dakota. Even though they moved around a lot, I think that was where they were mostly from. This is a super easy recipe. You can just use a jarred red gravy or red sauce, whatever you call it. You can just use one that is on the store shelves already, or you can make your own. You just have to do like a meat sauce, and then you mix in some spaghetti later on, some cooked spaghetti. But I think most people do the spaghetti in the red gravy and let that cook down and soften. That's why it's one pot spaghetti. But I refuse to do that. I have to cook my spaghetti separately. I don't know why. Whatever. This is a great recipe and it's super easy. I am just going to show you with some music, and let's go ahead and get on with it. Okay, also, little side note, my children don't eat one-pot spaghetti. That's why I'm also making meatballs.
Do you like these chips?
Yeah, I do.
Yum!
Yeah, I think we both like them. Ooh, and I also need spaghetti. There we go. That's like literally everything you need. Well, I mean, I still need to get some more seasonings, but yes, yes. Paw Patrol on a roll, yes ma'am. Bam. Quick and easy.
It's good to see you, that's bullshit. You don't like me and we both know that. Can we just pretend we're grown-ups for a minute? You said you're sorry, but talk is cheap. You got away with it too easily. Can we just pretend we're grown-ups for a minute? You've been a mean girl since 95. That's your way of getting by. Well, you should get a taste of your own medicine. And I'll eat your heart out. Your ex-man is with me now. You've been talking shit behind my back just to feel good about yourself. But he's with me now. We're kissing on your old couch. I know you're trying to feel better, 'cause you're being bitter on your own. Eat your heart out.
are definitely cooled down, so I'm going to put these away, and this just needs to simmer. But yeah, just kidding. I'm going to cover it and walk away so that all those veggies cook down and get real nice. I high-key wanted to use this zucchini in there, sneak it in, but it's already a big pot, so I don't need to add anything else to it. Maybe we'll sneak that in some mac and cheese tomorrow.
You've been talking shit behind my back just to feel good about yourself, but he's with me now. We kissing on your old couch. I know you're trying to feel better, 'cause you're being bitter on your own. Get your heart out. Hannah, ease your heart out. Hannah, ease your heart out.
Oops. Ouch. Hot. Wowza. Okay, wait. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Where are you going? Because you're really hot. Where am I going to put you? Okay. Oh, you can't even see. There is garlic in here. Just a couple little pieces. Come on, garlic. It's actually a few pieces. Where's the other one? There it is. I don't need a whole lot. I'm only making like 3 or 4 pieces of bread. Okay, anyways. Spaghetti as soon as that starts to boil. And this is looking good. My child is making lots of noise. There we go. Alright, so we still have some chunks of tomato, which is all fine and dandy, but I'm going to mash them down just a little, because I don't think my husband's going to like to see the tomatoes. I think I'm going to leave the lid off of this for the rest of the cooking, because now I would like to get some of this moisture out of there. And just about everything looks like it's cooked all the way. Alright, where? Alright, yeah, I'm going to let it cook down a little more. Alright, there's a bay leaf. But I am going to take the bay leaves out before we mix in the pasta. Also, the fresh veg is not something that the standard recipe of this would be, but I had the fresh veg. It was starting to turn. It needed to be used. It brightens up a can of tomato gravy. Okay? Okay. My garlic is boiling. Once it gets soft, we'll just drain it, add some butter, mash it, and then spread that over a piece of French bread, pop it in the oven, and delicious. I'll probably put some cheese on top of it. Oh my goodness, I don't know what she's doing in there. And this is starting to get close, but it's not there yet.
I feel it coming, I feel it taking control. It's the hurt I imagine, from us to nothing. There's something missing you stole, and it's a little tragic. I know I'm better off living without your love, but time and again my thoughts go back to when we were crazy kids with a lot of feelings. I'm too proud to beg and too dumb for stealing. When I rode with you it was all downhill, and losing control was a part of that thrill. A part of me still wants you. A part of me still wants you. I've got my own place, an extra toothbrush as well, for someone you don't know of. But these are long days, and even though you can tell, there's something I can't get over. I know I'm better off living without your love, but time and again my thoughts go back to when we were crazy kids with a lot of feelings. Too proud to beg and too dumb for stealing. When I rode with you it was all downhill, and losing control was a part of that thrill. A part of me still wants you. 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 We were crazy kids with a lot of feelings. Too proud to beg and too dumb for stealing. But when I rode with you it was all downhill, and losing control was a part of that thrill. A part of me still wants you. A part of me still wants you. A part of me still wants you. A part of me still wants you.
We're the last people standing, still dancing when the lights come on. The music is fading, but this is our favorite part. I used to feel like an outcast, but I think I'm alright after all. 'Cause you make me feel like I belong. You like me from me without all of the glitter, and you make me laugh just like a little kid. And all my insecurities just disappear when you're here with me. I've been a stranger to this feeling, never felt so high. Won't even care if you and I come crashing down tonight. I'll let it hit me, it feels different whenever you're around. If I'm blue again tomorrow, that's alright, 'cause I'm so damn happy now. When I'm at my darkest, you're always there to pick me up. I don't think that I'll tell you enough that I love you and how you light me up. I used to feel like an outcast, but with you I know that I belong. Like it's us against the world. You like protect me from me without all of the glitter. And you make me laugh just like a little kid. And all my insecurities just disappear when you're here with me. I've been a stranger to this feeling, never felt so high. Won't even care if you and I come crashing down tonight. I'll let it hit me, it feels different, never you're around. If I'm blue again tomorrow, that's alright, 'cause I'm so damn happy now.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon in the far. Excuses were two for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a wreck. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. A good day to tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. were just standing there with the wind in your golden hair. Didn't know your name, but I could feel it with every heartbeat, every time that our eyes would meet. Didn't know back then. And even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think that we could be together. Am I living in a fantasy, or is this for real? Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me, for someone like me, for someone like me, for someone like me, for someone like me. I don't know what you see in me. I'm not good for you, can't you see that I will drag you down? Here at the bottom, I hope that you finally see I'm not good enough. And even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think that we could be together. Am I living in a fantasy, or is this for real? Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me, for someone like 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 me. And even in my wildest dreams, didn't think that we could be together. Am I living in a fantasy, or is this for real? Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could